Case, what do you think? Do you like outside or the slot better?
Really anywhere. For me, you get more action in the inside though. Yeah, I enjoy both though. So wherever they put me at, I enjoy playing it just as long as I'm on the field.
What are the different challenges being outside?
Outside, I say there's bigger receivers on the outside. I'm a shorter guy, but I use my quickness. So the thing about inside though, it's a lot of moving around. So yeah, it's really different. You face the quicker guys inside, bigger guys outside, but really it's all football at the end of the day. So.
What are the keys that you have to do in order to get the most playing time? What are you focused on doing?
Just being consistent, on a day-to-day basis. I feel like I got the ability to do so. So it's all about just putting the work in, make sure I'm on top of everything. Just being in my playbook, studying film, all that.
Which of the returning receivers do you think have taken the biggest step forward and are now a little bit tougher to cover than before?
I'd say Messiah. Messiah is really great. I say Gio, and I think Chad got a lot better too. A lot of guys took that step, but somebody that really been sticking out to me is Messiah. He don't drop the ball at all, whether it's one hand, two hands, no matter how much contact is on him. I think Messiah is really great. Big guy, yeah, for sure. Made a lot of spectacular catches this camp. He's having a hell of a camp. So I think in my eyes, he took the biggest step.
What does that do to a defense when you have tight ends that can do those kinds of things, especially versatility? Because of Utah gave you guys some challenges last year, for example.
I mean, the thing about us, we got a deep tight end room too, so they could give us a lot of different looks and 12 personnel and everything like that. And it's a lot of versatility, a lot of different types of tight ends. Jalen and Messiah, they kind of complement each other in the ways like route running, physicality, blocking. It's really good to get that look in practice because when we play teams like Stanford and Utah, we're more prepared for that.
You mentioned Chad, and he had a big grab down the sideline deep ball earlier today. What gains have you made specifically? What have you seen from him in terms of making? I know he's been in the program for a couple of years. That you see him be a more explosive weapon.
Yeah, explosiveness. He got a lot faster. His route running is a lot more in tune. He just put his head down and he worked. He don't really complain at all, but he's a hard worker, and he's just been working on his craft. So he got a lot faster. So he's always had the ability to make those grabs and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of him, getting by the player. But he always had that big playability. Yeah.
I think you might be listed 10 pounds heavier this year on the roster. Is that a help going up against those big bodies on the outside?
For sure. I feel it on the field too, in terms of just being more physical with guys, being able to put hands on guys. Last year, you would think it's not affecting you, but when you actually put the weight on, you can feel yourself. Because I felt like I kept my same speed, or if anything, I got even faster. So it's just a lot easier covering those big receivers when I'm on the outside. Putting my hands on guys. I feel I felt like I disrupted a lot of guys at the line a lot more than I did last year. Being more confident too because I feel bigger.
What's Fletcher like as a
coach? He's real good. He's a respectable coach. He really pushes you. So when we feel like we doing good, even he's gonna tell you everything you're doing wrong because nothing is ever gonna be perfect. Nothing ever as bad as it seems, nothing as good as it seems. So he's gonna keep it real with you regardless. You can feel like you had a perfect day, but you always gonna get corrected on something. It's always something. And he's gonna let you know, like, if you're a good player, then he's just gonna push you. He just wants you to succeed, for real.
Coach Fletcher and Coach Heine kind of talked about sort of from the defensive back to him, especially versatility and being able to play outside, inside. Yeah. How much has that been an emphasis, in your guys' discussions? Not just with you, but maybe for everyone else as well.
So we moved a lot of guys around this year.
That's my guy.
Yeah, we moved a lot of guys around this year, so it was a big emphasis on everybody playing everywhere. So if one guy go down, we're never short. So especially a guy like DJ, who's played all over the field, safety, nickel, JC, played all three positions, nickel, corner, safety. KB got some nickel in. Everybody's versatile, so it really gives a lot of depth in the defense.
how have you kind of seen some of the other guys handle that sort of expansion of a role? You know, what I mean, to be able to handle the nuances of each of those positions.
Yeah, like a guy like DJ, I got a lot of respect for DJ because they tell him to do a lot of different things where he's returning. They want my offense. It's just a great play overall, and that's one of the guys I got a lot of respect for. So.
How do you kind of separate yourself within a group that is trying to make that step, each and every one of them to go and play all of those positions?
For me, it's all about consistency. So as long as I'm on top of everything, you work hard. For me, I feel like I always had a big chip on my shoulder because nobody ever really expected me to come up on top regardless. For me, that pushes me every day. I think about it every day before I go on the field, Nobody, for me, I feel like I have nothing to lose. So I go on that field every day and just give 110%, compete.
With Chase and Jack gone, obviously there's a lot of opportunity there. What's that dynamic like in that DB's room? The guys competing for those jobs, competing for those reps, but also still trying to be supportive and lift up the entire group.
And most definitely, I feel like in the DB room, we're all brothers. We're all super close, so we all pushing each other. We all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about competition. So it's all about pushing the next guy to the best of their ability. So everybody knows they're trying to start. So even if somebody mess up, you push that person because at the end of the day, we're a team. So we're all brothers. It's all about brother at the end of the day. So on one end, it's all about trying to take the next man's spot. On the other one, it's still uplifting your brothers because we all a team at the end of the day.